What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now I feel like uploading something. Might as well. We're going to be playing as the Mets. And we're going to be playing against the Yankees. Doing a little battle for New York, a little Subway Series, if you will. Play options. Give me auto fielding on. Exit the game. Not exit the game, exit the options menu, and let's get it going. So today's game is the New York Yankees versus the New York Mets. Will the Mets become victorious, or will they get screwed in the Subway Series, just like Yuna, exactly who I was going to talk about? So let's stop that joke in its tracks. Yeah. We're broadening our horizons. We're making jokes about different movie stars, if you will. There we go. That's going to be an out. Nice little out right there for the B-Bomber. 2 strikes. All right. Can we throw one way outside? We cannot throw one way outside. That's going to be a hit for Broadway with the first hit of the game. Horse. Got to be horsing around. Welcome to my live stream. There it is. Nice little ground out. And here comes Bambino. Bambino, you got to watch out for. Bambino, you gotta seriously keep your eye out on him. Fortunately, he didn't do anything yet. But there's always a but. Sylvian gets out by hitting one right to the pitcher. Manitoba's going to get hit, though. So that's pretty good. 1 man on base. And here comes Thunders. Thunders hits one. It's going to go right to second. And that's going to be a double play for the end of the first inning. No runs have been scored and 1 hit apiece. That's fine by me. Up right now is Mick, who you got to watch out for. Ooh, that is a very high fly ball, but it's going to be caught. And even if it wasn't, it was going to be foul anyway. So, believe you me, I am certainly relieved. That is going right to the window, to the wall. And that's going to be a single for Thurman. Is that like Uma Thurman, the actress? Double play. All right, you love to see it. You love to see it. Here comes Verlaine. Verlaine is an absolute legend. That's going to be an out. All right. I was going to say that was looking like a nice hit going right to the wall, but unfortunately we could not be so lucky. Richard is going to hit one right to third base, and that's going to be a ground out. All right. Just making sure. Here comes Ramon. Ramon hits one, goes right over the pitcher's head, right to the shortstop, but that's still going to be a ground out. What a shame. All right, but I think we're fine. We're in the top of the third. The game really hasn't started. Scooter's hitting one right to second base for a ground out, which is perfectly fine by me. And here comes the pitcher. We don't have designated hitter on. You know, Mets are a NL team. So you know how it is. And, I mean, honestly, I don't really have any strong opinions on the designated hitter in baseball, to be completely honest. I think it... Oh, wait. That's going to be a home run. All right. Let's go. Chrome with the first home run and the first run of the game. 408 feet of pure Met goodness. That is going to be a high fly ball for Bader's. Bader's is immediately thrown out. Perfectly fine by me. And the Mets are now at the bottom of their lineup. Here's Harry. D. Harry. You like Dirty Harry? And we are certainly feeling lucky, especially after that nice hit. But that's going to be an out. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Back at the top of the lineup, here comes Sylvian. Sylvian hits one right to second base, and that's going to be a fly out. But the Mets get the first run of the game in the bottom of the third. Will the Yankees catch up? Hopefully not. 2 strikes on Broadway. Trying to get him to strike out with the old trick, but I don't think Harry can get it done. Harry's no like Roger Clemens or Mike Messina. I'll say that. for favorite pitchers in this game. Here comes Bambino. Hit one fast. All right, throw one hard and fast. Should not have thrown one hard and fast. All right, that's going to be a 3-run home run. That's fine, though. Mets could come back. Strikeout. Perfect. Oh, come on! All right, strike. Strike. That's not going to be a strike. That is going to be a fly out. All right. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. He says as the Mets are down 2 runs. But. All right. I'm just going to ignore that. I hope it's not getting picked up by the camera. Right to the pitcher. That's going to be an out. All right. Here comes Thunders. Thunders is going to ground out as well. Perfectly fine by me. Because Verlaine is going to get the party started. Verlaine is not going to get the party started. Okay. We're in the top of the 5th. The Yankees have the lead. But the Mets have all the heart. Mainly because they're not being played by the computer right now. If you know what I mean. Though usually having a heart makes you worse at baseball. You ever see The Twilight Zone? It's going to be a double for the Bomber. Broadway's going to hit a fly ball. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 5th. Perfectly fine by me. Now the Mets seriously need to start tying this game up like yesterday. Back when all my troubles seemed so far away. Comes Ramon. Ramon is going to hit one. It's going to go right by the pitcher, right to the shortstop, and that's going to be a ground out. All right, come on, Chrome. Chrome is going to hit one right to second base, and that's going to be a ground out. I don't know what's happening with the Mets. It's like they score 1 home run, and then they immediately stop trying. That is going to be a fair ball, just barely, but it is only going to be a single. Probably could have gotten a double out of that, but thankfully they didn't. Bambino's going to foul once. Bambino's going to hit a fly ball and foul twice. Then we try doing one like nice and in, maybe. Double play? Yes. Yes, sir. Nice little double play off of Bambino right there. Here comes Mick. Mick hits a routine fly ball to right field, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 6th. Baders needs to get his head in the game. Probably some blue humor in there somewhere from a guy named Baders talking about his head, but like, I am certainly not going to make it. Bader's is already at 2 strikes. And that's going to be a ground out. That's fine. That's fine. Because Harry is going to lead us to the promised land. Hit a rocket? No. Harry is not going to hit a rocket. We are not feeling lucky, punk. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, Sylvian. Strike 1? Alright, that's fine. I keep saying that's fine because, honestly, that's looking pretty good. That's going to be a double. Maybe we could have gotten a triple there, but I'm not risking it, especially not with 2 outs. Manitoba hits one, goes right over second base, and the Mets have 2 men on the corners. They could get a run here. Looks like they are going to get a run here. Perfectly fine by me. All right. Here comes Verlaine. Verlaine is going to hit one. It's going to go right to the shortstop. Okay. The score is 3-2. The Mets are still in the game. Don't you worry. Here comes Thurman. Thurman's going to hit one right to third base. Perfectly fine by me. Clipper. Clipper is going to hit a rocket, but it's going to go foul. Because of that, we're going to try hitting something a little faster. We're going to try throwing something a little faster. He's going to try hitting something a little faster, but it's not going to work out. Here comes Scooter. Scooter's going to also hit a massive rocket right there, but that's going to go foul. Thankfully, as Journey would say, Scooter's going to hit a fly ball. It is going to be a routine out for left field. Mets are in the bottom of the 7th, and they're still trailing by 1 run. Or they're still trailing, but now they're trailing by 1 run. Let's see. That is a nice fly ball right there. It's going to be caught. All right. It's almost to the wall, almost to the window. The sweat will not be coming down wherever the sweat usually goes. We're already at 2 outs. Here comes Chrome. Chrome is going to hit a line drive right to third base, and that's going to be the end of the 7th inning. Yankees are sending in a pinch hitter. It's going to be Bowery. That's fine. That's fine. Bowery's going to hit a nice fly ball right there. It's going to touch the ground before it can get scooped up, which is not the plan. That's going to be caught, though. No double play. Bowery's still on base. Come on, Broadway. Ooh. Nice catch by our second baseman. Comes Horse. Right to second base. That's going to be an out. And that's going to be the end of the top of the 8th. Mets need to score 1 more run. 2 more runs would be ideal, because then maybe we got a chance of getting home early, if you know what I mean. Yankees are bringing in a new pitcher. This guy's River. Let's see how River does. Already, River's doing pretty well. Here comes Harry. Harry's going to hit one right to second base, and it's not looking good for the Mets. Sylvian needs to go crazy here. It could be a single. No, it's just barely a ground out. Maybe we could have paid the umpire a little more. Harry's getting a little tired. Let's swap him out. Let's just pick our guy with the lowest ERA. Let's go with Destry. There we are. Let's start pitching. Bambino is going to hit one right to third base. Perfectly fine. Bambino is where a lot of the trouble is. I sound like a guy in the 20s. But I mean, he's the one that hit that nice little 3-run home run back at the beginning of the game. Scoreless top of the 9th for the Yankees. This is prime walk-off territory for the Mets. Manitoba gets a nice line drive right there. That is going to be a double. Nice little double right there. Okay. Come on, Thunders. If Thunders knocks it out of the park here, that's a nice little walk-off home run. It's not going to be a walk-off home run. However, we're at third base. And here comes Verlaine. Come on, Verlaine. Oh, the Mets tie it up. The Mets just tie it up. All right, this game is going to extra innings. Unless if Richard goes crazy here. Richard is not going to go crazy here. All right, this is a battle. This is a battle. It is 3-3 in the top of the 10th. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a ground out. Perfect. Comes Scooter. Got to watch out for Scooter. He was like the worst Muppet, but he's a pretty good baseball player. Yankees will be bringing in a pinch hitter right now. Looks like they're sending in Queens, who should be playing for the Mets, frankly. Looks like Queens was a bit of a double agent there. It's a nice little fielder's choice. Bomber's going to hit one. That's going to go right to the wall. And now the Yankees have 2 men on the corners. I don't want to see any runs scored by the Yankees. And we're not going to see it in the top of the 10th. Mets could walk it off in the bottom of the 10th right here. Potentially. Sending in Bridge. We got Ramon up here. Gabba Gabba Hey, as the Ramones would say. I think they would say that. It's going to be an out. Come on, Chrome. Come on, Chrome. Get 1 strike, but next one's going to be a winner. Next one is not going to be a winner. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Here comes Baders. Baders hits a high fly ball. It's going right to second base, and that's going to be a ground out. 3 up, 3 down. Starting the 11th inning. Yankees got Horse out here. Horse is going to get a single, which is perfectly fine by me. But here comes Bambino. Bambino is going to hit a high fly ball right to center field, which is going to be a routine fly out. It's always scary when Bambino hits the ball. I will say that. If it sounds like I'm overrating Bambino, it's because, first of all, I probably am. Second of all, I still play this game off camera. And I mean, Bambino's probably the player that gives me the most trouble. If I'm ever playing against the Yankees, if you know what I mean. Thurman hits a high fly ball. Should be caught. All right. Not going to be a double play. Still 1 man on second. Still 1 man on first. Clipper is going to hit one right to third base. Throw the guy at second out. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Now it's time for Destry. Let's see how Destry does it pitching. I don't think I've ever seen Destry pitch before. Destry hits a high fly ball. It's going to be caught. That's fine by me. Because here comes our leadoff batter, Sylvian. Sylvian is going to not make it, but he's going to be freaking close, man. All right, come on, Manitoba. I want to see a Manitoba. We're not going to see anything from Manitoba. The 11th inning is over. Here comes Scooter in the top of the 12th. Scooter hits one right to second base. That's going to be a fly out. This game is a battle. It's not looking like it because the Yankees are getting a lot, and I mean a lot more hits than the Mets. Let me say that. It takes the Mets a while to get going, but once they get going, they get going. Will they get going in the 13th inning? Or not the 13th inning. Will they get going in the 12th inning? I'm getting ahead of myself. Yankees are sending in another pitcher. All right, this is Hudson. Hudson's going to throw one. It's going to go right there, and that's going to be a ground out. All right. Ooh, okay, that is a rocket, but it is going to go foul. Come on, Verlaine. Verlaine, you just got to keep up that energy. You are not going to keep up that energy. All right. Here comes Richard. Richard swings a little too early, and that's going to be the end of the 12th inning. All right, let's see the 13th. Destry's still going. He's an absolute tank. All right. It's going to be a foul ball. Perfectly fine by me. High fly ball to center field. It's not going to be caught. It's going to be scooped up. That's going to be a single. Comes Bambino. Bambino hits one. That's going to be another single. Or will this guy get out at second? No. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Mick hits a rocket, but that's going to go foul. Mick hits a high fly ball. Should be caught in right center field, I'll say. And that's going to be the end of the top of the 13th. All right, we're in the bottom of the 13th inning. This is already like a third of a baseball game. Ramon hits one right to the pitcher, and that's a bit of an issue because the Mets still aren't getting anything going. Like I said, the Mets still aren't getting anything going. Not even Chrome can get anything done. Baders hits one. It's going to be a nice little hit right there. All right. At least we know the Mets. At least we know the Mets are still somewhat alive. Destry hits one. It touches the ground. That's going to be another nice little single right there. Come on, Sylvian. Sylvian hits a line drive. It's going to go foul. Sylvian hits a fly ball. It's going to go foul. Come on, Sylvian. You can't strand two guys. Sylvian, you are going to strand two guys. And this is the top of the 14th. All right. That's going to be an out. Comes Scooter. Scooter hits a high fly ball. Should be a routine fly out. It is going to be a routine fly out. And here comes the Yankees sending in a pinch hitter. Here comes Reggie. Reggie's going to hit one right to the shortstop, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 14th. Let's Let's see the Yankees send in another new pitcher. They are just an absolute meat grinder, man. All right, that's going to be an out. That's fine by me. Here comes Thunders. Come on, Thunders. You could easily get Island out here. That's going to be a single. Okay. And then Verlaine just needs one good hit. Verlaine gets one good hit. That is a high fly ball. It is going. It is gone. That is a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 14th. Okay. Here is the report in the official Major League Baseball newspaper. The Mets outlast the Yankees 5-3, and outlast they did. And it turns out we were cheating. So, I mean, that's not very good. As you can see, New York got 3 runs. New York got 5. The better New York team got 5. The one that was cheating a little got 5. All right, here's the New York Yankees box score if you're into that. That is a long list of names. Here's the New York Mets box score if you're into that. That is a way shorter list of names. But all right. Well, that was certainly an endeavor. I will see you guys on the next adventure. Until we meet again.